Hi, the big one coming back. FuzionVapor.com got another one. Got a little 10 ml bottle of Hell Frozen Over. As you can see, it's kind of already got a nice golden color. It came in this way, already kind of had that golden color to it. Which really kind of tripped me out a little bit. I was shocked that it came in that color. I know depending on the juice, some come in blue, red, green. Some of them got to steep before the color comes out, so that kind of tripped me out a little bit. But hey, I'm cool with it. Just a quick rundown of what of his description, if you hadn't seen it already. Hell Frozen Over is that candy fireball cocooned in liquid nitrogen. So we're about to see how much liquid nitrogen in candied fireball there is. It does say let it steep for a day or two. I don't recommend any more than that. Anywhere from fresh out of the bottle to steep in about 2 days, good 48, 50 hours, whatever, would be about the most I would go. That's where it's the biggest and the boldest as it was designed, in my opinion. So this steeped about a week, and then I put the top back on, and I just kind of just set it aside a little bit. I was busy on some other things, so I wasn't able to get to it right away. But this is Hell Frozen Over. Whoa. Okay. Most definitely fresh. Don't steep it no more than about a day and a half, 2 days. Period. Don't do it. It changes it too much. My mistake. It's all good. Okay. That nice fireball flavor that you get when you're eating a fireball, that sweet cinnamon, sweet hot cinnamon, is right there hitting across the palate. Cruising right along. It hits the back of your throat about a 4, 4.5 on a throat hit, and then boom, liquid nitrogen engulfs your throat. Super freaking cold. And then a nice, smooth, mellow cinnamon exhale. Big, bold. Keep in mind, it is a cinnamon juice. It is a menthol. It is on his website. Will melt tanks and drip tips. In your face due to awesomeness. My face ain't melting yet, so either I'm too daggone hard, or I'm just too daggone awesome. I'm just gonna say I'm just too daggone hard. But nah. And all joking around aside, this is good. Again, I'm not a big menthol guy. Never really have been. But this is good. If you're going to put it in a tank, I highly, 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 highly recommend Pyrex tank, a glass tank, Kangaroo Pro. There's some other Pyrex tanks that are out there. I would definitely recommend putting it in a Pyrex tank or some form of a glass tank, maybe on a rebuildable. Doing it on a rebuildable dripper such as this. I've got a stainless steel tip, so I'm not worried about it melting that. If it melts stainless steel, we got real big issues, but it's not, so it's safe. In my opinion, nothing's gonna melt here. Yeah, that's a big throat hit, 4.5 to 5, no doubt about it. It's actually a bigger throat hit than the Hadouken, in my opinion. So, if you're looking at a massive throat hit, you like menthol, you like cinnamon, this is going to be one for you. Like I said, fresh out, as soon as you get it, it's good to go. It's got great flavor. It's super cold. A day or two of steeping, that's about all I would recommend. So I wouldn't push it no more than that, just because, in my opinion, the menthol fades away and more of the cinnamon comes out. Now, if that's what you're looking for, steep away. no doubt about it, that's what I would do. If you're looking for big cinnamon with lighter menthol, I would steep it longer. But if you're looking just that nice cinnamon flavor with that big menthol punch, fresh out the bottle to 1 or 2 days of steeping. That's what I would do. Again, this is one of those. The more you vape it, the more it grows on you. It's actually pretty good. It's grown on me quite a bit. Again, I'm not going to put it in one of my tanks. I run a lot of Artemis tanks. I'm not trying to destroy my tanks, but if I get a juice that it does, like the gummy blood did to one of my tanks, it's all good. I'm not worried about it too much. One thing that I have found that works out on a rebuildable dripper like this, some flavors do linger even in stainless steel mesh, even after you fire it dry. Sometimes you gotta run some hot water through it and then fire that dry. I've even taken just some cheap bottom shelf vodka, just plain straight vodka from the liquor store, grocery store, wherever you're from, wherever you can get your liquor at. Poured a little bit into like a medicine cup and took an eyedropper and just dropped a couple of drops on there, and then fired that, then pulsed it like that. That's one thing that I found that helps me clean out that wick, clean off that coal. You can always retorch your rebuildable wick, take it off your rebuildable, and you can torch it out that way. But this is one that I found does hang around in rebuildable drippers. So if you put it in a tank and it melts it, the warning's already there on the side. It's going to trash up a tank unless it's a Pyrex or a glass tank of some sort. So I wouldn't recommend an Artemis tank or a tube tank. I'd recommend glass, some form of a glass tank. That's what I recommend. Questions, comments, hit me up below, or again on Facebook, The Biggin. I'll help you out the best I can. And remember, a smoke is a joke, but a vape is great. And this is also a great vape. I'm The Biggin. Y'all have a good one.